Alright, what is going on, everyone? It is Indiana Smash, and we are here on the 4th episode of Minecraft 2024. Uh, this is gonna go up late today. I have not gotten much done this week because, certain things came up out of the blue. Pal World was released, and we're gonna want to turn block breaking off. Pal World was released, and that sort of consumed a good chunk of my time. I should not have played that game. It was just too addictive. But I found myself unable to, like, stream or record it consistently due to some interesting technical issues. Like, I posted one video, I posted a video I recorded of it today. And that was kind of like a spur-of-the-moment thing. Where I posted that because I'm like, I'm probably only gonna make one video on Pal World. And, like, if I'm gonna do that, it might as well be on, like, that interesting bug I found while browsing Reddit. But, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be deforesting the area around the side of our base here. Because we need a lot of wood for what I'm going to be doing. And just getting this all out of the way is pretty much on my list of things to do. Because eventually we're going to clear off, like, this entire area around the base. And it's just going to be pretty much water all around it. Or at least it's going to look that way. What I'm probably going to do is, once we get to a certain point, we're gonna make the area underneath here just, like, completely dug out. Kind of like Skyblock, except, not really. But, if you notice, I'm using iron tools for this. It's because we're gonna go through so many axes that infinitely repairing, like, a diamond axe would actually just be a waste of resources at this point, when I can just easily do this. And this one is... that one's trashed. But, this week has been pretty busy for me, despite, being snowed in and not being able to work. I have had to put a lot of work into getting things done, and currently working on a paper to finish up my master's program. But unfortunately, they've worded... Okay, so here's like a consistent problem I have with my master's program. They really like to word things in a way when assigning these papers that you're like, alright, they either want one thing or they want another thing. And sometimes they want something completely different, but they put that in really small text you don't notice until you, like, reread the page. So sometimes you'll submit a paper, you'll get it sent back, and they're like, completely do this over again. And I have a feeling this is going to be one of those papers. Because I just submitted it, and, like, I have a bad feeling about it, to be honest. But I needed to turn it in to show I had some sort of progress, or some level of work going. Because they expect you to get, like, X amount of work done per week. And that reminds me, I need to send an email after this recording session about that. But January is almost over, and we haven't made a lot of progress on my Minecraft world. And I'm kind of, like, expecting that at this point. This is a really slow-going and slow-burning series that's just gonna take a lot of time to get off the ground. Because my way of playing Minecraft is just so much slower than everybody else's. Like, that's just the way we do things here. And, unfortunately, like, I have my own gripes about that, too. Because I personally believe that I should be getting things done faster. But I also have, like, a whole heck of a lot of projects to work on. Because I have thrown, like, a lot of things out the window, this year. And that's mainly on me. Because clearly, like, it's my fault that I haven't really, like, uploaded as much as I should have, or things of that nature. But I only want to upload what I want to upload, and, like, the series I have, like, set up to, play are the ones I want to upload. But I also fully recognize that, like, part of my problem is YouTube has a thing where if you want to grow, you have to sort of do daily uploads. And one of the things I found is you also have to do shorts. And, like, I need to figure out how to do that. But my channel isn't really optimized for that. Like, I do, like, full-length gameplay videos. Like, how do you turn that into shorts? Like, you can't turn, like, an hour of gameplay into, you know, 60 seconds of, like, game time. That doesn't work. That's not how it's supposed to be. But I am going back to streaming. Streaming is definitely gonna be interesting. So, I found there's an issue with recording at 1080p now with OBS for any game that is 3D. For some reason, any game that is somewhat realistic, and this is an issue with Palworld I've discovered. If you try to record Palworld at 1080p, you have, like, this sort of microphone delay. And it's the same issue I've had with Elden Ring. Where, if I record Elden Ring, I have to go into my monitor settings and force my monitor to display at 1280 by 720. And then record. Now, it's not really a problem because I get more FPS, but it's more of, like, a video quality issue. Because my computer can perfectly run the game at 1080p, but when I go to record it, we end up with some rather interesting issues, and I'm not really sure how to go about handling that. Because I've honestly found that, like, when it comes to recording games, like, sometimes OBS is really consistent, and sometimes it's not. And part of my whole thing with OBS is, well, my issues with OBS is, in order for OBS to function, you really have to have 2 monitors. Like, you can use it with 1 monitor, but it really doesn't like that. And I have 3 monitors, and admittedly, one is really just a small TV that has an HDMI port that I really just use to have, like, YouTube on the side open when I'm writing papers. Because, fun fact, when you're writing, like, high-end papers, it's really convenient to have more than 1 monitor. More than 3, though, is really hard to deal with. Because, I have, like, 4 additional monitors, like, behind my computer here, and I don't use any of them. Like, they're all really old, like, PC monitors. Like, I have 2, 480p HP monitors that you could probably find at Goodwill. I'm trying to find 2 more like them, because I have, like, a project planned for those, involving security cameras. But right now, like, they're kind of just sitting there, and this is a big tree. That is a big tree. We are going to have to offload more of these axes and more of this wood. But just getting these all out of the way is kind of necessary at this point. Because I need the wood, and I need the supplies. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to build an iron farm underneath here. What I want to do is I want to dig this all out and get an iron farm going. But I really don't want to do any more than what's necessary for that. Because underneath the base is pretty much just going to be... is pretty much just going to be farms. And an iron farm is really kind of hard to put inside a confined area. Like, I may end up, like, building it off stream, because iron farms are really hard to make look good. Like, the thing is if I'm gonna build an iron farm, I'm gonna have to build something around it to hide the fact that it's an iron farm. Because I built this area over here as, like, sort of my starting operation base, and it's largely gonna be left untouched. Like, I'm gonna flatten this hillside out so I can expand the farms, and I keep telling myself I'm gonna do that, but I just get really lazy. And which is my wood chest? This is my birch chest. Did I not? Oh, I never even set up a log chest. That is on me. Alright, let's go ahead and set this up here. And once I get to a point, we can just go ahead and put sticks in here. Like, once I get to a point where I have, like, enough saplings, the rest of the saplings can sort of just go into, they can go into a composter. Like, once you get to a certain point, like, you don't really need the saplings anymore. Like, ideally speaking, like, what you want to do is you want to make an automated, like, tree farm. But I don't really have the resources to set that up right now. And right now, we're really kind of just focusing on getting everything set up here. But we're gonna go ahead and do a good chunk of the... We're gonna continue doing a good chunk of deforestation here. Which, this needs to happen because in order to build up my base, I need a lot of wood. And I'm also gonna need to, like, set up a place to, like, mass, chop trees. So I think that's what I'm probably gonna do off camera for the next couple of days. Because, the goal is to post one Minecraft video a week. And, realistically speaking, that's not all that amazing. Like, that's setting the bar pretty low. But keep in mind, I'm recording this the day of, so I'm already below my bar of expectations. Because I'm trying to, like, raise the bar for what I want to do. Like, I know that most of my videos will never get views. But it doesn't hurt to want something better. Like, I want a better life for me. I want a better life for me. For myself. So that I can support myself and do the things I want to do. Like, I used to think, like, YouTubers had it, like, really easy and that they had everything, like, super easy and they were so blessed to have such an easy career. And now I'm like, no, they have to, like, spend a whole heck of a lot of time doing things. Like, they spend more time than most people do making a video than people spend at work in a lot of cases. Because, like, I have, like, several projects planned out for later in the year after I get my master's. And those are taking months of planning to get set up. And I want to finish getting all these trees chopped down before we finish off today. But I'm enjoying making videos again. Like, for a while, I was, like, in a slump. And I was sort of just like, I can't make videos because I'm just so busy. And now I'm like, I will make videos even though I'm super busy because I want to grow my channel and I'm determined to make something of myself. Like, even if I know my family, like, really would never approve of doing the whole YouTube thing. Oh, that's another thing, is my family would never approve of me making this a full-time job. Which is part of the reason why, like, I am actively, like, looking for, like, a full-time job. Because I can tell you that even though, like, a lot of people make a good chunk of money off of YouTube, I'm definitely not going to be one of those people. Like, I am not marketable. Nor do I get, like, the large, following, that advertisers would like. Alright, let's, go ahead and put a torch there. But I do have to, like, dig out this entire area here. And that's gonna be a challenge. Because a good chunk of this place underneath here is also water. So that's gonna be a thing. But we've gotten the area around our base cleared of trees for the most part. There is that one tree right over there that we're going to take care of. And there's also a creeper over there that we're going to need to get away from our wall. Alright, where'd you go? Where'd you go, bucko? Hey, over here, buddy. Oh. Well, I screwed up, but it's fine. As long as it didn't hit our cobblestone wall, we're good. I know, priorities, people. Priorities. Alright, so let's, grab that there. Yeah, we pretty much have to, like, punch out this entire tree to find any sort of excess log that we've missed. There we go. So, this is the 4th episode here, and we pretty much just did some cleaning up around the base. Next week, though, we are gonna go ahead and sort of start getting some walls put up around the base. Every couple layers, though, like, to preface this, every couple layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would need to go ahead and put, like, cobblestone on top. Or something that doesn't burn. Something brown in nature that doesn't burn. Actually, hold on a moment. How much copper do I got? Not a lot. But for reference, let me go ahead and do this here. Gosh darn it. Alright, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We go ahead and make this into blocks of copper. Yeah, cut copper would be perfectly fine for our needs. Like, I fully intend on letting this copper turn green. But I'm thinking, and this is some dangerous thinking here. We go 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go 5 high. And then we go ahead and click that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go ahead and do this. So by using cut copper, we can sort of cut the cost of doing this here. Unfortunately, this entire process is going to take quite a bit of logs. And it's also going to cause a lot of fall damage. So, there is that. But, this is basically going to be a bit of insulation. But, what's eventually gonna happen is we're gonna have this like massive ring of copper around like each intersection of the mega base here. But I like the idea of having like this like wide open door. At least that is what I would like. But for now, we'll leave this as is. Because this is sort of like the frame of the first door. But this has been Minecraft 2024 with Indiana Smash. The 4th episode this year. And I hope to see you guys down in the comments below. And I hope you come back and watch future videos. Because I have lots of things planned. And whether I get to them or not, we'll have to see.